So now let's keep talking about Real Madrid, but in this case we're not going to talk about the first team but about the youngsters, and specifically Raúl González, the coach of the second team, the coach of the youngsters of Real Madrid Castilla, because according to this information, according to this article, Raúl has had the first disappointment in his career as a coach in Real Madrid. And let me tell you what, it's not going to be the first one, because in Real Madrid, among the coaches of Real Madrid, there's always disappointments and bad decisions and things that tastes really bad every time they ask something to the club, because not always the club is willing to give them whatever they want. And in this case, apparently Raúl González wanted to retain to one of the most successful and prolific forwarders, which was Hugo Duro. Hugo Duro arrived to Real Madrid last season coming out from Getafe. And the only reason why Real Madrid get rid of this player is because they had to pay about 44 million euros to Getafe in order for us to retain the player, so the player could keep playing for us the next season. And actually he was one of the most outstanding players in the Real Madrid Castilla, scoring 12 goals. And obviously Raúl González wanted to retain the player this season, but it was impossible. And finally Real Madrid let him go back to Getafe, and he will play for the next Getafe of Michel. Michel is the former midfielder of Real Madrid in the 80s. He was used to play for Real Madrid in the 80s. But the thing here is Raúl González is much better that he gets used to these kind of things, because it's going to happen. If he wants to have a longer career as a coach in Real Madrid, he will have to get used to these kind of decisions, because it is pretty normal among the coaches of Real Madrid not to fill up their, desires and willings and all this stuff, because sometimes the club is above of all of us and they have to take very unpopular decisions like this one. So it's gonna be a problem though, but I don't think what is gonna happen at the end, because if you need more forwarders, you will have to sign more players, because apparently now Miguel Latasa will be lifted up to the first team. So let's see what happens.